I mean, you got to go and bust this motherfucker and bring him before the people and try him. You feel me? If you got the evidence, because you have a victim, you got to do that. So this is what them two individuals we speaking of. The boy Jeff and the lady, the DC matter, my nigga. They slipped up enough to where the feds learned of a host of real victims. Not one, a host of victims.
A host of motherfuckers.
Yeah. And they both come up hung.
Suppose.
One of them was in her mama basement hanging. When her mama left the house, she was home alone, and she come up hung. And Jeff come up hung in his cell. It's the pattern is CIA shit, man. Come on, man. FBI shit, man. This country is very interesting, nigga. They do all kind of shit, boy. And it is not far-fetched to it's not far-fetched.
Huh?
No, it ain't. Look, nigga, get out of here, goddamn thief.
Nah, you still alive.
My lighter. I don't still light it. But nah, listen. It's very interesting, man. The shit that go on in this nation, my nigga. For real, man. Straight up. In a lifetime, my nigga. In this lifetime, my nigga. Did some shit. Nigga seen some shit. Learned some shit. Heard some shit.
It's cold as a motherfucker out here.
It's windy. It ain't necessarily cold. It's weak. It's some hoe ass
Yeah,
shit.
it ain't really just cold.
Yeah,
boy.
that bitch blowing though. That wall.
Yeah.
Like, man, what the fuck? Go and get the tornado over with.
That's what it looked like too, but it's finna be some rain. It was supposed to rain all day. In Galveston, it goddamn me floods like a motherfucker.
I seen that in the newspaper. Galveston newspaper crying about, it seems like the flooding's getting worse in Galveston.
I don't want to goddamn me fix the fucking pipes, my nigga. They doing it. It's only the hood, my nigga, where the flood.
I'm finna tell you what it is.
What it is?
It's the impartiality of being respectful and providing a community with a respectful landscaping. Y'all left many black Galveston, not y'all. Galveston, Texas left many. Man, I ain't gonna even say. I'm gonna lace you later. I don't even want to say that. I don't want the white folks see that shit.
Nah, they
gonna
need to
be
see
mad
it.
in the
Fuck that. That's what
they
we
gonna be mad.
They
in the
need to
bit
be mad.
because
What happened?
man, listen.
They
you
left
see
us.
you see the gentrification, right?
Yeah. Like a motherfucker.
Ain't them flood zones?
Yeah.
All them houses, all them new
All that
spots
where
they get.
everybody they put that.
But where all the road work at?
Downtown.
No,
In the white people hood.
Nope.
Where?
in the old black community.
Yeah, where they working at?
Raising it out of a flood.
Oh, they raising it up. That's why they working on all the
So
roads.
they can get a bit of appraisal on their property.
Yeah.
They left the nigga in the flood zone, and the nigga always got low appraisals on his property.
Right.
The nigga, when he owned property in the black community,
Yeah.
bit of the black community that's being purchased and bought up right now by many different ethnic groups and many niggas too. Niggas with money. Motherfuckers making moves.
Yeah.
And they doing Airbnbs. Motherfuckers swearing to God it's hard to rent out there because everybody want an Airbnb and on the island. So,
Yeah. Damn.
goddamn me, what you got is, well, you have an active gentrification, fam. They got a lot of street work going on
Yeah, they do.
in the hood.
In the hood now.
You see it every day.
Right.
When you go down there, you see
You
see it.
you gotta
when
move.
you went by the museum on that time and recorded the museum.
Right.
And all around up and down
H. Yeah.
Market, all around. They getting them out of flood zone so that the property that's newly acquired by new owners, they could get a better appraisal on their property if they want to sell it. You feel me? But they left the nigga to suffer a low appraisal on their property for many generations because of that flood zone.
Yeah.
And now you see in the paper, it said some people feel like the flood in Galveston is getting worse. What are you talking about? We used to swim
in the water.
In the flood water. How's it getting worse? What are you talking about? So, what are they talking about?
That's the new people.
No, this is what I'm saying. It's somebody that's affected by it that have a voice.
Yeah. They got a voice.
Hey, we swimmed in it.
Yeah.
We didn't call the news, we didn't call no news reporter.
Yeah.
And say a goddamn thing. We diving off the curb. Nigga, swimming in the motherfucker. Nigga on 47th Street, nigga.
Yeah.
For real, nigga.
We did it on 29th.
Ants biting you.
Yeah.
Leaves on you.
Crawfish in the water with you.
Say, man, all kinds of come on, my nigga. So what are they talking about?
That's the new
Galveston is already below sea level. Y'all around there then went and took tax money after newly acquired property owners, not when it was a black community. Many of the black communities having a lot of street work being done. So if you altering a flood zone, there used to be a flood zone.
Right.
Where's the water supposed to go? Over to some other neighborhood, right? Or some other. You get what I'm saying? Y'all been playing. See, you show favoritism.
Yeah. Now it's going in their hood and they where they at. That's all that is. Long as it's been
not Galveston. Some worse floods. Man, nigga, we swimmed in that shit. We wasn't crying.
Nah. Nigga had fun. Nigga waited for them rainy days.
Man, we was not crying. We wasn't whining about that shit. We put our cars up high.
Yeah.
And we got in the goddamn streets and swimmed in the water.
That's everywhere. All over Galveston niggas did that.
Man.
Except like you say, where them people stay at on 61st and way out west and deep east end. The water, that's what I never understood. How Cedar Terrace and all the projects got knocked down, but ain't none of them people lose their houses.
That's because them people, the newly acquired owners of many properties among certain communities, they started addressing that at their city halls.
Yeah.
And they went and they ain't go fuck with them streets and start fixing them streets unless somebody went to city hall and said something.
Yeah.
They ain't just do that because it's in the budget.
Nah.
Somebody went and said, get my shit out of the flood zone. I've been getting appraised for my house and my property, and they keep addressing this as a flood zone. I knew when I bought it, it was, but I'm like, hey, I'm getting sick of this. So they started doing something. Lately, in the last year here, they've been busting up streets and playing in certain areas.
Yeah, in the hood though.
Certain areas.
Yeah, like you say, in certain areas.
Communities where mostly they were black communities.
Where they was black at. They never worked there. I ain't seen them in the last 40 years there.
Come on, man.
I ain't seen them in all.
Whether it was a school that was predominantly black area, and you know your grandma's house, your old auntie house.
Yeah.
Like all, you know, and the property get passed down and somebody eventually let the property go or either hold to it or however it go. A lot of people Airbnb and shit, and people is incorporating these properties with the Airbnb game.
Yeah, they win.
And it's they had to hit them up, and Galveston responded. And now, what they have is a backfire. Because other communities, other communities are starting to flood.
Yeah.
So when they say some Galvestonians feel like floods are worse, those people that never had to deal with it, but now you got where it used to just lay in our lap. Now they got a shadow flood.
They got a shadow flood. Y'all got
we took lemons and made lemonade by getting in the water.
Yeah.
We wasn't tripping. You know, we just didn't let it flood our vehicles. You know what I mean?
Right.
We didn't go to city council.
Smoke on this.
Crying. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do that. And that's what made Galveston bust a move. And they got them all that street work going on. Galveston already below sea level. You can see the goddamn cruise ship at our level. Come on, my nigga, that's flood that's supposed to happen, man.
Nah, when we was little, man, the curves used to be high. Hey, we gonna look at the curves now, get them loading them up. They sinking. Like you could pull up in your car and just like they sinking. My grandma say every 5 years that I was sinking.
Man, nigga used to love being all around that motherfucker, my nigga. But on the block, when it flood.
Yeah.
47.
All up and down H, my nigga. It always flooded.
It flooded, bro.
The whole Broadway, that shit been getting flooded.
Right there by, what's that, Howell or that
Solid Gold, nigga.
So, you know what crosswell we stayed?
Right there by Solid Gold, nigga. Right there where
that neighborhood, don't it flood right now today?
Right now.
It's still, it flooded. We used to swim in it.
That's right there by Cedar Lawn, but no water went in Cedar Lawn, though. Y'all was in the back. Y'all was in
no water.
They was over there by. They was by not Cedar Terry, but Cedar Lawn.
Cedar Lawn. They had a. It was
gated out. That
was an enclave, man.
But I'm saying
that was out from the community. That was you had to go around it.
Yeah, to get in the gate.
It was live up in there, though, man. Them people were cool, man. I remember it was a bunch of times we used to go over there, man. It was these white people who used to let us go swim in their pool and everything, man. Niggas used to have fun over there. They were cool in the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Then it started like, we always ride our bikes through City Love, have fun. And they started
patrolling, nigga. The laws, nigga. So y'all can't come through here. Fuck you mean, nigga. This is a gated community.
Nah, look. We had friends over there, though.
But they was like, you black, you ain't supposed to be over here, nigga.
We had friends over in Cedar Lawn, man. For real, we had friends in there, man. And we used to go over there. And like I'm saying, getting a pool and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? And these people, they wasn't, they wasn't nobody trying to run us off. But what happened was they started putting up like the signs, the gates and shit,
locking them up,
blocking because there was so many different entrances.
But they blocked a certain way.
Because this one from like over down close to 53rd side.
Yeah,
on 51st.
See the lawn went all the way, man. From
I think it's like 51st.
It started from like
51st.
No, it started from like I'm gonna say that bitch go from 45th. All the way, like you say, to 50-something, 53rd, 50-something, nigga.
Nah, 51st.
51st.
Like 40,
that's still
40,
6 blocks. That's big. Big, all houses, neighborhood and shit. These
44th to 51st.
45th. I'm going to say 45th, nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, 45th. 45th to 51st is where it goes. And it had so many entrance and exit areas, big homes, you know what I'm saying? Big old
100
nice
them houses,
man.
they had money straight out.
And then they had like, it was like a maze. You know what I'm saying? You ride your bicycle through there and shit.
It was some shit you see in the movie, nigga.
Man, nah, that shit was live, man. Riding around that motherfucker, getting in them people pool. Them people just accepted us. We were trespassing like a motherfucker. They accepted us. They came out and talked to us and everything. Y'all be careful. Don't be getting in there without asking anymore.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. And we go and we started asking, like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times they wouldn't be home. Them people be out of town.
Yeah.
They be out of town and they come back home. You feel what I'm saying?
Nigga done died in they pool and shit.
You feel me? We
playing.
But they when people used to come around there, they like, nigga, y'all just ask.
Yeah.
For real. They told them. And we had that happen a lot of times.
This wasn't no camper game back then. Wasn't no camper. Niggas just falling in.
Yeah.
Remember the Walmart used to be with a pair like over there by Taco Cabana? That's the original Walmart. Not,
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Over there by Taco Cabana, nigga.
I remember that hoe.
That hoe used to be live with the big. That was the original Walmart, nigga.
Yeah, that hoe Don got caught stealing like that.
I put me and Renita and Skillet. Man, that nigga Skillet, look.
Y'all was stealing.
Nah, we got my nigga. Listen, fam. This nigga, he broke his. That hoe broke his his dough off his limousine car. We was kids though. Yeah. He tried to switch my limo, get me the broke one because he broke his dough.
Yeah,
Renita was look. Remember the limousines like they used to sell in that motherfucker? It was like cars and shit.
That bitch loud. out.
Oh, that big ass truck. Yeah, he
That
coming
nigga
through.
acting a fool on that hoe. He be hitting that bitch, man.
But he dry doing that, man. Nigga, you ain't gotta hit
do
that.
be dry.
Yeah, you dry. People sleep, man. That nigga needed that. If they start complaining about that shit, his bitch ass, he can be quiet when he come through.
You never know, my nigga. They got protocol. It depends on his load. If he got a certain load, he gotta hit that bitch.
He got a big load.
He gotta hit it regardless every intersection.
Yeah.
That's a given. He gotta do that. But for him to go hard like that mean that nigga holding a load that might be.
He got that shit that can blow up like them people in the
you
like
get
that,
what I'm saying?
like that in that town over there in New Jersey. Remember when the nigga, how do you lose control of the? Remember they playing and the nigga out there hit.
So he hitting it so hard to let every intersection that he
like let me know I'm on my way.
Nah, everyone he passed before, he hitting it so that bitch can hit.
Yeah.
I'm traveling and I know I got these intersections to cover. Cause they got a map. They got their little, they know
they got the new
shit.
They
got the track.
They got the new shit now. This ain't that 80s shit.
Nah, I'm just saying they got a system that let them know, like, nigga, the intersection you passing it. It's gonna look at it. It's cameras. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, he hitting that bitch. He holding something. He pulling something worth hollering.
Yeah, he got some
He
shit.
not pulling no bullshit.
You see how long that motherfucker is? Shit, he still dry.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's a big load. Like, wait, nigga.
And you don't know what it is. It could be some kind of chemical.
Man, like and subscribe, man.
And
We out here, man.
It's his teaching to have to hit that hoe.